Hey, what's up? What's up, everybody? Uh, I'm watching the moment Joe Rogan sold his soul. My young Don reacts. Right now, he's talking about Joe Rogan talking about how Joe Rogan wanted to have Kamala on in addition to Trump, and I'm just ranting about how, uh, well, for one thing, Kamala was thrown into that situation with like 2 months, 3 months left before the polls or something like that. So I mean, like Biden should have realized. Everybody should have realized. First of all, he should never have went for a second term. Everybody should have known that because he was too old and everything. I mean, even if the guy wasn't um, anything, wasn't this, wasn't that. I mean, it'd be like in 2028, if Bernie Sanders is looking all good and everything, it's like dude's gonna be like 80. So I mean, it's just too old. It's just like, man, you're just too old. Like maybe as a, I, I was gonna say maybe as a vice president, but like, you're an 80-year-old vice president, and this, no, it's just no. It's just like at some point, you gotta just realize you're too old for things. Anyways, and that's Trump again, too old. Why are we putting people that are that old and that rich up for any leadership position? Seriously, that old and that rich, any combination thereof, it should just be disqualified. And what I wanted to say is, dude, seriously, Trump had been campaigning for the 2024 election since 2016. So of course he was ready for that. All the guy does is campaign. He doesn't lead. He doesn't do anything like that. Dude only campaigns. That's all he does. And if you're thinking like, oh well, he's got to be leading now because second, no, he's still campaigning. He's campaigning for the 2028 election right now, and he's campaigning for the 2032 election now. And you're like, well, he's going to be a dictator. It's like, no, 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 no. He doesn't want to be a dictator. You know why? Because then that would mean that he can't campaign anymore. He wants to campaign. He wants to get the the cyclical. He wants to run the cyclical race until he dies. So which who knows when that's going to be. It's all about approval and validation. And the ballroom, which is basically the ballroom is validation, and the all the other garbage that he's doing. The passport, the Trump Kennedy Center, which by the way, when the guy's dead, all that stuff that he's done, is going to be wiped away. All that stuff that he's done is going to be wiped away. Every Everything he's done is going to be wiped away, and his family is going to be made penniless. They're not even going to sue him. We're not even going to sue them. We're just going to take their money. We're going to straight up illegally do it by, I don't know, presidential executive order or something. It's just, you know, they did everything illegally, so it's, you know, fuck it. We're not even going to do it. We're not even going to do it by any kind of normal means. It's just, it's going to be ruled invalid. And this shirt is messed up. This is one of my messed up shirts. But yeah, the guy just loves the campaign. That's all. He loves the campaign and he loves to live wild. Live the life. And he's probably, we have all those prediction markets. That's what they're called. I wonder what the prediction market has on Trump, the odds of Trump dying before his presidential term is over, before 2028, before this presidential term is done with, what the odds are on him being able to live through the presidential term. I mean, if I have it right, the guy's 79 right now, and he's going to turn 80 this year, which means, 82 by 2028. So, and eats a lot of McDonald's, which I thought that was a rumor, but apparently it's true. Why would you eat that much McDonald's if you were rich? That seems very weird to me. And he's still doing it, apparently. Even though, White House and stuff. That seems very weird. I mean, you can at least get like Five Guys, Whataburger, In-N-Out, the next tier above. You might as well get that stuff. I mean, like, it's at least, it's one stage above. Let alone, the stuff above that that's like really good. The individual burgers that are like $15, like real burgers. Real burgers. The kind of burgers that like, it's like handmade and stuff. Real shit. The kind of stuff that's like worth dying over. Real burgers, real French fries, real stuff. If you're going to clog your arteries, you might as well clog it with that stuff. Not McDonald's. What are you doing? I guess those $15 burgers nowadays would probably be $25 or $30, but you get what I'm saying. As they're living in Washington and anyway, Republicans are dumb. Drill, baby, drill. Yeah, drill, baby, for what? Well, you're not going to find solar panels underneath the earth. All right. Tax the rich, kneecap the rich. Tax wealth, not work. Right, Gary? Everybody, look at my GoFundMes. The links are in the video. Send monies to them. If not the Eiffel Tower one, at least the solar power one, so I can, start my thing. Yeah. Everybody remember boobs. Boobs around the world. It's like hands around the world, if you remember hands around the world, but it's with boobs. Boobs around the world. Yeah, there you go. Peace.